Hi, my name is Alexa Gutierrez. I run a blog called I Owe This to My Daughter. Feel free to check it out in my bio. For today's IGTV, I will be talking about feeling unfulfilled when you receive something that you've asked for on multiple occasions. So, for myself, this came up last week. I had asked somebody who had hurt me in a lot of ways to apologize for the things that they have done to me, and explicitly apologize for them, so that I knew that they aren't just apologizing for everything in a bold term, but rather those specific things so that they wouldn't do it again, so that there was accountability associated with the apology, so that I could feel safer trusting them, so I could feel safer around them. And there was a conversation, there was an argument, there was, lots of emotions involved. But finally, once the conversation was over, there was a winner, if you will, a winner and a loser, and somebody got what they wanted and somebody didn't. The talk was over. And we had agreed that our relationship wouldn't continue, and that, we were both content with this. At least we said we were. So I had thrown in my towel. I had finally said, I'm done choosing or fighting for us and our relationship. Yeah. So after that all happened, this person came to me and started to try to apologize. And I couldn't accept it. And of course it was, well, now you're not listening to me. And I thought that I was crazy, right? I had been asking for him to apologize for things that he had done to me for years. And now that he's doing it, I can't even humble myself to listen? Like, what's wrong with me? And now I have another friend of mine. This happened about a year ago. She had been with somebody for a really long time, almost a decade, I think, just under a few years under a decade. And he made a lot of promises. He said, when you graduate from college, we'll get married. And then they graduated from college, and she was like, why haven't you gotten me a ring? Like, why haven't you proposed? Why aren't you ready to propose yet? And she kept asking for a ring, and he finally got it for her. He wasn't ready for marriage, but he got her a ring, and he proposed. And she realized that after years of wanting to be his wife, after years of asking to be his wife, she didn't want it anymore. The ring, the proposal, it had somehow lost significance because she had asked for it. Because she wanted him to see her as a deserving wife, as someone he wanted to spend the rest of his life with. She didn't want to ask for that. She wanted him to do that. She wanted him to see her. She wanted him to hear her. When are you going to marry me? Translating to, when will I be deserving for you? Like, when will I be a deserving wife for you? So, after he had proposed, after she had been sitting on the ring and realizing that she didn't feel like she thought she would, fulfilled in her relationship, she gave him back the ring. She didn't feel like he saw her as a deserving wife. So although she had finally gotten what she had asked for, it didn't have its value anymore. And then I was talking to a friend of mine today, and she was explaining how she wanted her boyfriend to open up to her. And they had had multiple conversations about this. She had asked multiple times, and it would change for a little bit, but then it would go back to how it was, where he was less communicative, less honest, less open. So it didn't feel like those were actual progress. Like, it didn't feel like she had actually been seen or heard or felt, because he was going back on what he was doing. He wasn't following through and consistently being open with her about what he was feeling, going through, thinking, whatever. So then when they had finally broke up, when she had finally thrown in the towel and broken up with him, he started to be more open again. And so she thought that she was crazy for feeling unfulfilled with this honesty and openness. And I had to explain that it's because you had asked for it. You had asked for him to be open. And when you did that, you were asking, you were saying, I want you to see me as someone who you can trust. How genuine is that? I want you to see me as someone you trust. Can you be open with me? And he didn't. Until he realized that it was the only way to keep her. When you act on something after multiple requests, after someone has requested you to see them and hear them and feel them on multiple occasions, that action is decreased in value. It's you wanting to do it. It's you wanting to trust them that holds value, not them asking for it. In fact, asking for it decreases its value. So, when we are asking for something, it's not just, can you hear me? Can you listen to me? It's, can you see me? Can you feel how neglecting what I'm asking makes me feel? Can you understand that feeling? And you deserve to ask for that. And you deserve to be seen, felt, and heard. So don't feel crazy. Because I felt crazy. I felt crazy when he was standing right in front of me, apologizing for something that I had asked him to apologize for on multiple occasions, because I wanted it so bad. And I thought that once he would apologize, I could trust him again. And realizing, I don't. I still don't trust you, and I don't have to trust you, and I'm not crazy for not trusting you. Because you are apologizing because you realize I've just thrown in the towel. You've realized that our relationship will never go back to normal. And that's the reason you're apologizing. You're only giving me the ring because you know I'll leave if you don't. You're only being open with me because you know that I'm done. And that's not the way that us as women want to be heard. You know, women are demanding to be seen, heard, and felt all over the world. We're demanding to be seen as leaders. And who are we to ask to be seen as leaders if we can't even ask to be seen for who we are in personal relationships? So, you're not crazy. And if any of this resonates with you, DM me, email me, however this works. I'm new to IGTV, so I'll figure it out, and I'll figure out a way for us to use my social media as a platform to build community and be honest, and just women understanding women. That's all I want. And I think that was a huge moment for me today when I realized I'm not crazy, neither is she, and neither is she, and neither are you. So, yeah, don't be afraid to reach out. I'd love to talk to you guys. So, bye.